I come in, my old man's looking at the cameras. He goes, I got that shit. I got it. Hey, cinnamon. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, blew me right the fuck over. I feel like shit again, Maddie. I don't know why. Stop it, D-May. No, I'm not putting that video. Because look, hold on. I'll show y'all kind of what it looked like. Just in a way. Let me set you down right here, right quick. Let me set you right there. So I'm walking like this, and all of a sudden I feel it pushing me, and whoo, there I go. Push me right the fuck over. Right the fuck over. I'm not. I'm not doing it. No. He was laughing his ass off when I come in here. He goes, "What happened?" But y'all, I'm telling you, and we have wind advisory and everything. This one tree back here is kind of scaring me a little bit. No, DD. No. But I mean, I'm taking Miss Sandy. I've been taking vitamin D. Hey, doll. I've been taking vitamin D. I've been taking B12. I've been taking potassium, magnesium. Hey, still standing. Oh, still standing. You aren't mad at me, are you? Hey, Happy.
Well, dang, I was typing. Hello.
Oh, hey. I didn't push. I mean, you can be up here. I don't mean it like that, but I'm sorry.
No.
No, I just didn't.
Hello.
I was so worried, still standing. So I heard you snoring, and so I muted you. Right? And then I dropped you. And I was so worried that you was going to be upset with me because I dropped you.
So did you get any snow? Because we got snow.
No.
You can have it.
I want it. Yay, D-Mac reached member lever. Okay. I just didn't want you to be upset with me because I'm like, I hope she don't think like she was doing something wrong and I dropped you. Don't start with me, DD.
I'm not gonna start, but I want to see the video of your ass blowing around like a.
He'll have to send it. He'll have to send it to me. He's going to a funeral right now.
Oh,
What does that say?
I'm running errands with my daughter. We went to Costco, and now we're gonna go to TJ Maxx. Yes,
Yay.
Chris, I'm shopping.
Your
Yes,
little mini
Chris.
me. Hey,
Yeah.
Kaylin.
That's where the holiday employees, or that's where they have to park the employees for holidays.
Oh, hey, Petey Paws. Y'all, I just don't feel good.
It's 24 degrees outside here.
Well, tonight it's gonna be 17 here. Right now it is. Hold on, let me find my weather app. But listen. I need some advice, y'all. I'm tired of feeling like shit. Okay, right now it is 37. Feels like 23. Tonight it's gonna be 17. It was 19 last night. Yeah, that's what mine says. 37 feels like 23. Hold on, I'm reading something. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. I'm tired of the cold. I'm ready for summer and spring again. Do you take any daily vitamins?
Yes. I take a like one a day for women. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, Steph. I've even been taking fucking vitamin C. Look, my lips busted.
Dang, what happened to you?
Fucking antibiotics.
Oh.
My mouth was so dry. And it cracked straight down there.
Dang.
I think it was trying to start to be like, hey, misbehaving. Hey, Nina.
Sandy's all about those emergency gummies. She always mentioning them. Try them, I guess.
Did it, Pity? I'm so sorry, honey. Like, antibiotics do it to me every time. My lips bust open or the other. I'm glad it wasn't the other. Y'all know what antibiotics do to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, y'all know. Y'all know.
Hey, today's the 6-year anniversary of my heart attack.
Honey,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Facebook memories, don't you?
I'm sorry, honey. Hey, Chris.
You know, I had one for 3 days and didn't even know I was having a heart attack. I thought it was
See,
just an anxiety attack.
that's what I'm scared of because they say a woman's symptoms is different from a man's symptoms.
Yep.
I'll have to get mail in here and because now the smothering is the same, but there was something else. I can't remember how
I
she
just
said
thought
it.
I was literally having a panic attack. So
And then
I just brushed it off.
sometimes panic attacks feel like heart attacks.
Yep.
What the fuck just happened? Oh, hey, gorgeous. Hey, baby.
Hey, how are you doing?
Girl, I just got over being sick.
I hate that.
So I got sick. I had like flu-like symptoms. I had a real nasty cough. I still got the nasty cough though. Got over that. Then I got some kind of stomach bug. I'm not trying to be gross, but it was coming out of both ends, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Got over that, and now I woke up this morning. My head just feels sore and heavy, and it's just the weirdest thing. And hey, Fireball, and my legs feel like jelly.
Mm.
It's weird. I mean, and I found out the other day there's an outbreak of measles.
Yeah, I seen that in South Carolina. There's
Yeah.
like 100 and some cases.
Can I
don't
get
we
it
have
again?
vaccinations for that? Don't we
Well,
get vaccinated for that?
When we're little, yeah. But I had the chicken pox and I had the measles when I was little. Can I get it again?
I believe so.
Oh God. Jesus help me. I don't want that shit again. How you been, Pity Paws?
Ugh,
Hey.
still trying to recover.
Hey Chris. What happened?
Girl, I was in the hospital for 12 days.
Oh my God.
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was sick for a week. And then it just seemed, it started out like a sinus infection.
See, that's how mine started out.
And then it moved to a cough and in my chest a little bit, but I couldn't breathe. It was so bad I couldn't breathe. Like I could not even inhale a half a breath.
Well, mine didn't get to that point, but every symptom you just said, I had the same thing. I would cough so hard, I swear I thought I was gonna crack a rib.
That can happen. Oh, heavens.
Yeah, I couldn't even walk 3 steps with almost falling over. I couldn't even put my own clothes on. And I just looked at my son. I said, just drop me off at the emergency room. And I was in there for a half hour, and they looked at me and they said, you're going to be admitted. I had pneumonia throughout both lungs, upper and lower, like really, really bad.
Pity.
When I got into the emergency room, I was almost a goner.
My heavens.
Yeah, they had to throw oxygen on me. Like, yeah, it was bad. And then I was sepsis.
Oh gosh.
God, pity.
That's
I was
horrible.
bad. I was sick, really, really sick, and I've been out for like, I think Saturday was like a week.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling better now. I feel a lot better since they done the procedure they done in the hospital.
Yeah.
They took a scope down me and went in my lungs and sucked out as much stuff as they could. And then I could actually kind of breathe, but they had to keep me in there because my oxygen level wouldn't go above like 87.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when I stood
That's
up,
dangerous, pity.
yeah. When I would stand up, it would rock down to 70. And they couldn't stabilize it. And then, from them having to, telling me to stay still and lay down and all blah, 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 that made my body even worse.
No, and when I would cough, I would have to get up because my whole bed would shake. I was coughing so hard. I'd wake him up every time I started coughing, every time.
Yeah,
You
I
can
couldn't
still
even
hear
talk.
it. Let's see. You hear that crackling?
Yeah.
It's in my chest. Baby, I wish you should have reached out to me, honey. What? Lord have mercy.
I did it wrong. My kids kept asking me if I was okay, and I told them yes. I lied
I
to
did
them
the
and didn't
same
tell
thing,
them.
pity.
And then when I was admitted, I wouldn't allow them up there. I did not want them to see me like that. When I was in the hospital, I didn't want them to come see me. Because I was on oxygen, I had wires coming out every which way from them monitoring me, and I didn't want my kids to see me like that.
I understand, but I understand their point of view too, because my grandma was like that. Have y'all ever heard that? It's a TikTok. It goes something about if you were diagnosed with a disease today, would you tell anybody?
No.
Yep.
Nope.
I would.
You wanna know the scariest thing?
What?
This
Take
is
it.
hard.
Take your time, honey. Take your time.
The second day that I was in the hospital, the doctor came in and had a discussion with me because it wasn't the second day, it was the first day, because I was getting ready to sign the paper for them not to do anything, like no
No
resuscitation.
DNR.
DNR.
Yep.
Yeah, DNR.
And the doctor came in and he said, if anything would happen, who's in charge of your medical? I said, my son. He's like, call him. And I said, why would I call my son right now? He's like, call him right now. And I said, okay. So I dialed my son. I said, hey, I said, Wyatt, I said, the doctor wanted me to call you. So I guess you're here to listen. And he said, I know you don't, I know you want to sign the DNR. He's like, and with your son being right here, he's like, what if I could save you? He's like, are you telling your son not to save you? And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, with your son on the phone, he's like, and I need to know this now. He's like, with your son on the phone.
Hey, Sadie Mae.
He's like, would you just give me, if we have to do this to you, would you give me 5 days? And I said, 5 days of what? He said,
Trying to
5
bring you
days.
back.
Yep. And he was explaining more, and my son's on the phone. And he was like, it's just 5 days, Mom. It's not echoing. And I said,
No, you're not echoing, baby.
okay. I took it and I said, well, Wyatt, I said, if I agree to this, because he's a very upstanding, loyal person.
He's a sweetie.
God-loving.
You got a good son. You really do,
And
pity.
I said, yeah, I said, if that would happen, and the 5 days came, would you make that decision and honor my decision? He's like, yeah, because it's not my decision to make. He's like, I would just be going with what you said. And I asked the doctor, I said, why did you have me call him? He's like, because you're that bad off.
Yeah.
He's like, there's a good possibility we might have to do that.
Pity. Hey, Cass.
And I wouldn't allow nobody up there. I have one friend that I told and I sent all my medical stuff to for her to read through it and translate it to me in a way that I could understand, because I wasn't even, my mind wasn't.
You had that brain fog. I see what you're saying, yeah.
Well, I lost a whole week.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything that happened like the first week I got there. I don't remember going into the ER. I don't remember going from the ER to my room, nothing. But I was bad off. And when I got up there and they agreed the 5 days, the doctor left the room and I just cried.
Yeah.
And I stayed up.
I can only imagine. Now, I have set my kids down because my daughter's 26 and my son's 22. And I told them, I don't want to be a DNR, but I don't want a machine keeping me alive. Like, if there is 50-50 chance, yes. But if there's not, don't let me just lay there and be a burden on people. You know what I mean, Pity? I don't want to be a burden on my children.
That's the way I felt.
Yep. And so I told them, you know, and I've done told them how I want my funeral and everything.
You know, and that's the hardest discussion to have with your kids.
Hey, Crazy Bee, I feel like shit.
It really is. It's a really one of the hardest discussions you'll ever have to have with your children.
Well, my daughter's like, Mom, I don't talk about it. I said, Logan, we've got to talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want y'all running around not knowing what to do and having to plan everything and the state that y'all will be in. You know what I mean, Pity? Yeah. So that's why I've written everything out, you know.
Yeah,
y'all make sure you tapping. But Pity, I'm so sorry. How are you now?
I mean, I'm okay now. Like I'm supposed to be on oxygen 24. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not, because I said I'm not gonna hide anything no more. Okay, like
please don't. I really want to know,
because I like. I didn't tell my kids before I went to the emergency room because I didn't want them to worry about me.
You didn't want to scare them, yeah.
Right, and I didn't want to call an ambulance during that first week because I didn't want to scare them. I didn't want for them to have to take off work. I didn't want them to have to, worry and stress about me. So I just kept pushing through. Well, after all, blah, 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 I'm supposed to be on oxygen 24/7. When I was in the hospital,
Pity.
Hold on. When I was in the hospital, I said, God, if you save me from this and get me through this, I will put my 100% on working to get out of here as well. And from that point on, I'm telling you, they would come in and give me my breathing treatments, and they would tell me just to sit there and breathe so I don't get exhausted.
Yeah.
I sat there and did exercises and deep breaths the whole entire time.
Yeah, I was weak like that too, Pity, so I know what you mean. You ain't got you barely got the energy to sit up. My fever got up to 104. I was hallucinating. He swears up and down he's seen it at one time 105. I'm telling you, I was hallucinating.
Yeah, I got up every 2 hours and I was walking the halls. Every 2 hours. Like, I put 100%. Yeah. I went from nothing to being good within a week. But I'm supposed to be on oxygen 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
But I've talked to my doctor and I've talked to my nurses. I know, hear me out. And they said,
you know what I'm gonna say.
Like I tried to explain them, I don't want my body to get dependent on this oxygen.
Now that I understand. But if you get to where you can't breathe,
then I'll put it on.
Okay. All right. That's all I
I have
asked.
it right next to me. Plus, I have my nebulizer with my nebulizer treatments, which that helps.
Yeah.
But the doctor also, the lung specialist also said that that I also have COPD,
Well, we know what that's from.
smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, that lung doctor looked at me and he said, "Now, when you get out of here, if you do anything, I would rather you pick up a cigarette than pick up a vape."
And people don't believe that, Pity. Thank you for saying that. People are like, oh well, I quit smoking. I'm vaping. Vaping is so much worse, and nobody
Yeah.
believes me.
Yep.
But it is so much worse.
He said it's 10 times worse than a cigarette.
Yeah.
And I've begged my children to stop vaping. Look, I cold turkey smoking for 12 days. I didn't want no patch, no gum, no nothing. Keep the shit away from me. But I'm telling you, as soon as I got in my truck where I would sit and I would do my videos and have a cigarette and I smelled that, oh God, girl.
I know.
But I'm telling you, I can quit it anytime I want.
Well,
I've proven myself.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't. I don't have the willpower. And listen. Now, I'm not saying if a doctor come to me right now and be like, "You got to quit this smoking. This, and this, and this is gonna happen." It may be different.
You know what you do? You get a toothpick or you get a straw or something.
Girl, I've tried that. I've tried the patches. I've tried the gum. I tried it's like a prop. It looks just like a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, lights up on the end. And when you pull on it, it's just air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people don't realize you get used to the lighting. You get used to the flicking of the ashes. It's everything. Like every bit of every motion that you do to light it, smoke it, all that is a habit.
Yeah.
And listen, when I went to the I'm just gonna be honest, when I went into the psych hospital, okay, and everybody knows what I did. When I went in there, I was in there for 34 days in the psych ward. Because like a judge, literally, I got ordered. I couldn't leave. Because you know how they have you on a 72-hour hold?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. So I was in there for like 34 days or 43. I don't know. I was in there 34, 43, and then I left there, and then I went to rehab from there. But anyway, I was over 30 days, Pity, in the psych place. As soon as I hit that rehab, girl, I lit up a cigarette.
Yo, it's hard.
Now, KK, I've heard people say that as long as they can just put it in their mouth and they don't light it.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. It's
me too, Cass. I have an addictive personality too. Pity, I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you. I don't mean that in a bad way,
out, girl.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
But I mean, yeah, like when I need
I know, baby,
I'll use it. But I mean, I don't want to get dependent on that oxygen.
I know.
It's hard, but I mean, and I have good days and I have bad days. Like
Kelly, it's me, Kelly. I don't know. I know a couple Kellys. That's the reason I'm looking. Oh, thank you, Happy. I just like right now. I'm about to go light one. It's just because we started talking about it.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, Kelly! Oh, I know that girl in real life. Hey, Kelly.
Well, I tell you, I quit smoking cigarettes over the summer, and I vape now. But I tell you, I don't cough anything like I used to.
Pity, I get on to her. You can ask her. I've got on to Happy. I'm like, girl, that is way worse. I literally had doctors tell me, because I would love to quit smoking.
Me too.
One, the money. My cigarettes are, well, I get a discount, but they're almost $10 a pack. Listen, I know what people say, well, smoke the cheap kind. I've tried that. They taste like dirt. I
They give me
can't. I
headaches.
can't smoke the cheap kind.
I
I
roll
smoke
mine.
Yeah,
the hot mess.
popcorn
That
lung
was
is a
what I was
thing.
just about to say. Popcorn lung. Because think
Yep.
about it like this, Happy.
It's the chemicals that you're inhaling
But think about it like this.
from the vape.
First, it's a liquid, right? It turns it into vape. So when you inhale it, what does it go back to? A liquid. And last time I checked, you ain't supposed to have no fluid in your lungs. Just saying.
I'm just saying I don't cough anything like I used to.
Yeah.
Well, my
And
daughter
I
had to
don't
quit.
smoke it as much as I did with a cigarette. I do realize
Now
that.
y'all making me want to go have a cigarette.
I'm about to. I'm about to.
I'm trying to find something to where I can light a cigarette. Will that work?
Gingerbread man. Gingerbread man.
I can't
Probably.
find it. Oh, I got one.
If I can give anybody any advice,
Don't ever start.
oh no. As far as take care of yourself. If you just start feeling sick or anything, give yourself some time to recover. Because if you don't take care of you, there's nobody else that will take care of you.
Right.
And some people aren't lucky enough to get a second chance.
Hey, hot mess.
You know, I
Hi,
lost my best friend to double pneumonia. They had to put her in a medical induced coma, and they woke her up, and she just never woke up again the second time.
Well, I'm not promoting smoking. You by no means. Lord have mercy. Don't ever start.
No,
But vaping is so much worse.
it's far worse, and unfortunately, the I want to say side effects, but it's like the attacks on your respiratory system. They happen a lot faster, a lot quicker, and they're happening to, a lot of the younger generation. The teenagers and whatnot are getting popcorn lung at 18, 19 years old because
Hey,
they're like,
somebody.
I'm not smoking cigarettes, so and they think it's the better option, but unfortunately it's the option that's going to attack your lungs and put you into respiratory distress and end up in the hospital a lot quicker.
Yep.
Like the effects of cigarettes, yes, believe me, it's disgusting. It's a hard habit to kick, and it's, it could be life changing and life ending, but vaping has definitely had more statistics where it will attack you quicker, and younger generations are unfortunately getting the long lasting effects in their teenage years already.
Yep. I believe that.
But listen, man, I tell you, I was sitting there one day and this guy lit up a cigarette beside me, and I was like, "Oh, that shit stinks."
That's how I felt about cigars.
Dawn. Sorry.
That's how I felt about cigars. Anyone who would light up a cigar, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't be around it. But
my old man will light a cigar, hot mess, every now and then. He's got, he ordered them or whatever, and they're the same thing that President Kennedy would smoke. They're really hard to find, but it's like maybe twice a year he'll do that. I don't know why. He'll get out there on the grill sometimes and light up that cigar, and I'm like,
it's like their reward. It's like a men's reward to them for some reason. But if you think about it too, my husband's godmother and aunt, right? She never smoked a day in her life, never did the wacky tobacco, never once. She unalived from emphysema. It's possible that somebody who has never done anything, and I mean, you think about it too, secondhand smoke, you may not be the one touching it, but unfortunately you will get the effects of it sometimes.
That to me is okay, so I don't smoke in the house, but when it's really cold and windy like it is today, I do smoke in my bathroom, but there's nobody here but me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he's gone at night, 1, 2 in the morning, I'm not going out on the back porch. I mean, I have Daisy.
Well, think about it. Our grandparents, right? The ones that did smoke or whatever. My
Girl,
grandmother
I laid up in the
had
back
Virginia.
windshield while they smoked.
My grandmother had the Virginia Slims, the really long ones.
No,
My
and-
mama done Marlboro Lights.
And they smoked in the house, you know what I mean? We grew up knowing that, like, that was a thing, they smoked in the house. But if you ever seen somebody really go in and deep clean a house that was smoked in, you would be so grossed out. But that was normal to us growing up because our grandparents were, doing it, that was a normal thing.
Still standing made a good point.
I smoked in my house, and I tell you, I pulled out my Christmas tree to put it up this year. It had to sit outside for 3 days because it smelled like cigarette smoke.
Yeah. See, I can't do the smoke on things. You know what I mean?
Pity. You see what Still Standing said, Pity, and that's the truth. Because like what our moms and used to smoke, she said, but over the years they have put more things in them, and they have.
Yep,
they have.
Yeah, they have.
I just have to say, Pity Paws, you don't know me, but I have watched your lives, and I have heard you when you used to speak on Miss Gabby Jacobson, and I just love you.
I know who you are, girl. I know I've seen you in that. Come on now.
Well, I get that a lot. I went into somebody's live the other day, and they're like, "Do you want a box?" I'm like, "Sure." I mean, I've never been in here, but sure, know. And I thought I was already following them, and they're like, "Well, I know you," and I'm like, "Oh gosh, I have a reputation apparently."
Well, no,
already.
When people come into my lives, and it's more like a couple of times, I get to know the names, and
that's same. Yeah,
if they're not
I know the
there,
names.
If they're not there, I'm missing them. Like, okay, where is such and such? You they're like, oh well, I watch your lives, but and I'm like, girl, I know who you are. You ain't unseen. Come on now.
Yeah, I know.
Just some people I can't. There's some people who do lives or do streams on her, and I'm just like, I can't, get behind it because there's some things that like I don't agree with. And then there are some people that I will absolutely go in and if I will listen to what they have to say because it's the same mindset as like what I have, you know.
I know Pity Paws a long time, Hot Mess.
Yes.
Like what, 2 years now?
Oh, I think it's longer than that. A little bit longer than that, maybe. Maybe a little over.
I try to do the same thing where I know who comes into my lives and stuff.
Yeah. It may be longer, Pity Paws, because I've known her even before I started going live. I would go over there, and then when I first started going live,
Jen, can I interrupt y'all's live for a moment?
Of course, baby.
Hey, Mel.
You okay?
A lady on this app took her life yesterday.
Rizzy.
Who?
Her name was Rizzy.
And I've been sitting in Cartel's live because I've known Cartel for a really long time.
Wait a minute. Now, I know a Cartel. Is this a guy or a girl?
It's a guy.
See, now, I know a girl, the girl Cartel.
I've known Cartel since I've joined TikTok.
Does anybody know what happened?
Bullying.
I do know one part of it.
Bullying. That's what bullying on this fucking app.
Yeah, she was in Uchi's live and got bullied in there.
And she did it.
Wait, this Rizzy person was in Uchi's live recently?
Yeah.
Yep.
I see. I haven't been in there since
we need to cancel Uchi.
Yeah, I saw that go left, and I was like, nope, I'm out of here. Bye.
Mel, can you give me her TikTok name so I can put her picture up?
I gotta get it.
Okay.
Cartel has her picture up right now, and it's
and I will say that's why I stopped talking on Gabby is because although I did not bully her or anything, I am just trying to be me. I'm trying to be the nice person.
Yeah.
If she would do something bad, of course I would bring it up, but I want people to know.
Pity, you never hold on. Let me interject. You never harassed her. You never bullied her. Do women gossip about stuff that's going on here? Yes.
Yeah.
But you never, ever, I've never heard you harass or bully anybody. Go ahead.
I mean, I just try to be me and try to give people a space where they feel comfortable and a
She's come
space
in your
where they
lives,
can-
hasn't she?
Who, Gabby?
Gabby and Danny.
Well,
Yeah, but
Gabby
that's
has
because they
tried.
don't like to hear any of what other people have to say. They want to argue it.
Yeah, Gabby's come in my lives, but I wasn't so nice and told her basically to
Fuck
keep her
off.
finger where the sun don't shine and to keep on walking.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, Pitty, she wasn't very nice to you either. She wasn't
Not
very
at all.
receptive.
No. And see, if everybody
And you were very respectful.
Yeah, when that with that whole thing, a lot of people talk and act like it just happened and me and her were best friends. That was in 2023. That I tried to help her, and all she seen with me was a financial thing. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well,
And if anybody watches it, I told her straight out, it wasn't that she lied to me. Yeah, that part shocked me that she lied. But the part that hurt was that she wouldn't put her child before TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, that's why I've got to walk away.
Yeah.
And every time she wears that shirt, she knows that I want to come through the phone and all.
Mel, are you okay up there?
I think she's trying to find the girl's picture for me
Yeah.
so I can put it up.
And that's the thing, and that's kind of what I meant earlier, is there's certain people that I can go in and I can have conversations with, or I can listen to when we're on the same level. But there's certain people that take it too far, or they take it to the point where it's no longer about trying to do the right thing, you know? And
then it turns into harassing, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, my thing about it is has she had things happen to her that I absolutely do not agree with? Yes. But has she done things that she has said and done that put out on this app that has not been in the right or wrong for her and her family? Yes. Do I think that she's deserving of the things that have gone in real life? Absolutely not. I think that she needs to see it from other people's point of view of how it got to this point, and she needs to actually make the steps to the people who are harmful to her and her family, and stop trying to put that on people just for monetary purposes, because the people that she's going after, she knows damn well is not the people that have actually put her and her family.
Yes. Thank you, Hot Mess, for saying that. Thank you. But listen, my thing is this. This is my thing. The only thing that was done that I cannot deal with is what she done to that baby. I'm sorry. That's cruel. That's abusive. And that smack was heard all over that fucking TikTok. She, I don't want to get mad, but
see, I mean, that's the thing that breaks my heart, is that now I don't know who this person is that just lost their life, but my heart is breaking for her and her family and her loved ones, because again, we don't know what goes on mentally. We know what people portray.
You don't know somebody's mindset.
And we don't know what that littlest thing is going to do to set them off, right?
Yeah.
But we also have to keep in mind that, like what just tried to happen with the particular person, trying to put that on certain people of losing that person's life. You know what I mean? There's obviously has to be more. Obviously, if there was bullying or whatever, that is not going to help the situation, but it's also that person was struggling and that person needed help.
And we don't know what's going on in somebody's house. You know what I mean? What they go through day in and day out. And that's the reason I get on here, and like when I end my live, that's why I say, if there's anyone in here struggling with addiction, reach out. If there's anyone in here in a DV situation, Hot Mess, reach out. There is help out there. I tell them love is not supposed to hurt. Love don't make you cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't. There's people on here right now that are watching that pity that are probably in a DV situation, but they're scared.
Yep.
Okay, I sent it to you, Jen.
Okay.
She was a popular, TikTok creator, and yeah.
Oh,
My heart breaks for that
she's
person.
gorgeous. Hold on, y'all.
It's terrible. It was obviously the breaking point. Oh, she is beautiful.
She,
And the sad thing is, like they were talking over there, her family and friends apparently didn't know this was happening on TikTok, and now
cause
they are gonna know because the police have everything.
yeah, she
All
was
the
ashamed. You
videos.
know what? She was probably ashamed. And just to update everybody, this lady right here, um, took her life yesterday because of being bullied.
And for what I understood, she was on, I guess, live while she did it.
Yeah, she
What?
was live. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was live when it happened.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Trigger warning to anybody. And you know what? This is also needs to be said. We are not perfect human beings. Nobody is perfect. But I don't think that people are that intentionally evil to want to push somebody to this point. So please, if you are struggling and you have something going on, whether it's on the app, off the app, find somebody just to reach out to and talk to.
Or call the hotline. Call the hotline. It's anonymous. You don't have
Suicide
to say
hotline.
who you are. And I've called them before.
So, okay, if you need help is available. I'm gonna flip the camera again.
Can you read that for me, Jen?
Yeah, hold on one second.
What I sent you.
Y'all see the number right there. Suicide and Crisis Hotline. You dial 988. Help is available. Anybody out there, you are not alone. You are not alone. Listen, I know that we may not know each other, but if anybody's watching this right now, every one of these women in the boxes and in the chat will respond. You are
Yep.
not alone. Please reach out
Absolutely.
to somebody.
And just like I always say when I go live,
Exactly.
if there's
Absolutely.
anybody in the chat that is open in case somebody needs somebody to talk to, if you'll put some hearts in there so people know who you are and can maybe follow you,
Yeah. All right.
that'll help too.
Okay,
Some
I'm
days
gonna
are
I'm
hard on people. Just make sure you
hey girl
know
time.
the signs.
All
If
right, I'm gonna read something out to everybody. Last night, a popular TikTok live creator, Rizzy, unalived by suicide during a live after being relentlessly bullied. What makes it even harder to process is the people were in the comments telling her to do it. And
yeah,
she had already been in a mental facility. This is not entertainment. This is real life. Please check on your people, especially during this time of year. Holidays don't feel joyful for everyone. Some folks are smiling online and instantly drowning offline. Words matter, comments matters, silence matters. If you love someone, say it. If someone crosses your mind, reach out. If someone seems off, trust that feeling. And if you are struggling, you are not weak, you are human, and you are needed here. If you or someone you know is thinking about unaliving, help is available. Call or text 988 Unalived and Crisis Hotline 24/7. If you are out of the United States, visit findahelpline.com for local resources. Be kind, be mindful, check on your family and friends. We're losing too many people to silence and cruelty. And I'm going to show her a picture.
Amen.
And it's my understanding that Rizzy was part of the trans community.
Oh my goodness.
I agree 100%. I also agree that even strong people need to be checked on because
Yeah.
sometimes they just don't say anything. And no, I'm not speaking about myself. Just
Well,
FYI.
you remember the other day, um, uh, I said on live, and Mel, that's so crazy that I said on live that I'm not, I'm just down because it's the holidays, because it's been a year since I lost my grandma, my nephew, and my cousin. I lost all of them a year ago.
I'm
And
sorry, honey.
I'm in a funk. And do you know when we got off? Oh, okay, hold on, Lucy. I got to change the thing because I don't think it's going to let me up unless I change the grid. Okay, there we go, Lucy, because I kept hitting accept, but it wouldn't do it. Did that get you? There you come. And I got off about 15 or 20 minutes later. D-Mac calls me and asked me, am I okay? She said, you didn't sound the same in that live. And that just, my heart, like people don't realize, you know what I mean? One phone call could change somebody's whole thought process. Just one.
Exactly.
Hey, Paulette, how are you, my love?
I'm crying because I see all this bullying on here and I'm sick of it.
I know. That's what yeah.
I'm just sick of it. Rather they did, you know what, to me, if they did something on this app that, that made a lot of people mad, I still see the good in them, even though people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And I believe in my heart that they're good people, and people call them scam artists and stuff like that. And I follow certain people on here that I know are truly good. And I wish people would stop. And the things I see that I listen to and see in these comments is disgusting. The bullying needs to stop.
Well, it's also like Cartel and them were talking over there, and we come from a different world than they do. I understand that. But now, like Cartel and them were talking over there, what are her family members? What are her friends? Ain't gonna care.
Exactly.
They're gonna pull up. They're gonna pull up on some of these people, and
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm sorry about it.
and it's gonna be an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna end. Now they're talking about going after Heartbreaker and holding I guess she held like a funeral or something for somebody that lost their child. I don't know. It was like becoming too much for me. I was trying to pay attention. And now they were talking about like holding a thing for her because she doesn't have her children, so holding like a mock funeral for her losing her motherhood. And it's just like, oh my god, it's the
What?
holidays, can we stop all of this? And they're on
Wait a minute. Hold on.
no,
They were
you
going
do
to
not.
hold a mock
Okay, no, I
funeral?
trust when I say this, you guys do not want to get involved on that side of TikTok.
No, it's
You
toxic
don't.
talk.
You
It is
don't.
very toxic talk.
They will listen. You think our side is bad? What these women will do to you guys will leave you shattered. Okay, I'm not even playing when I say that.
Sick.
No. They will
Wow.
make no. They will. Oh God. Oh Lord. Yeah.
I never knew people could be so evil in this world.
You're right. And so now they're, because I guess Heartbreaker was one of them that was going after Rizzy like really hard, and
I don't know any of these people.
it's going to get really bad on their side. And I was just trying to support Cartel and see
Yeah.
what happened to Rizzy, and I was just in there, and it was just becoming too much. I'm like, oh my God, can this?
Hey, Lucy.
Hey. What happened a few years ago, there used to be a thing on PlayStation where you could join community lobbies and talk to, people you don't know and meet new people and connect over games and things like that. And that happened one night on a PlayStation community party, and somebody took their life. And the next day, PlayStation shut down all community lobbies forever.
Well,
Just shut them down.
Look what's happening on Roadblocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not. And Petey, have you seen any of that? They're not protecting our children. Listen,
They're
I took
trying to now. My son, he's 10, and they made him pull up his camera on his tablet and take his front picture and left side, right side like a
Hey
mugshot.
English.
And they put him with other 9 to 12-year-olds.
Yeah, but they could use AI, Happy.
Well, they're trying.
Only
it's a
because
step.
only
It's a
because
step.
that one guy went public about it. And they
Mhm.
tried to sue him.
Well, there is lawsuits against Roblox. So if you have a child
No,
that
Roblox was trying to sue him.
it's bad.
It's a big old fucking mess.
Yeah, I monitor Lucas very close.
I don't know how many of y'all in here has got little ones. Please monitor them on this internet.
Yep.
Please, 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 please. I seen a video the other day, and this woman got on here crying her eyes out. This man from Mexico pretended to be a 15, 16-year-old boy, convinced her daughter to go to the fucking border. Now listen, to go to the border. Her daughter left in the middle of the fucking night. Luckily, they got in touch with people at the border. They was a 47-year-old man at that border waiting on her. If he would have got her across that border, she would have never seen her child again.
Did you see that one video where this man shows up at this woman's house and said that he was here for the son, and she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, he told me you're single, and he told me to come on over."
Please, y'all. I don't get on here and try to tell people what to do, with their platform or anything. I try my best not to. But please, monitor your children. I know life gets busy and everybody's got stuff going on. For one, I don't think any child under 13 should be on social media. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Yep.
I mean, that's just my opinion. That's like, I got a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old. They're not allowed on social media at all.
Also, watch that Kick Messenger. There's a lot of kids that are on Roblox will say, "Hey, join the Kick," where they
That
think
ain't
that they're
nothing
talking to
but
other kids.
that ain't nothing but a freaking corn app. It's been that way for I don't
Yep.
know as long
Exactly.
as it's came out. That Kick.
Yep.
None of my kids have it or would ever
I
have it.
restricted it on Lucas.
Gen X
there's
said,
an app.
Hold
if
on a
you
second.
have a
Hold on, Happy. Gen X said Dropbox, Roblox, Google, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube can all hack your accounts. Very easy.
There's a thing called Google Family Link. If your kids have tablets or phones, you can put it under your family link and you can restrict everything you do not want on that phone.
That's
Lucas
what
cannot
he
download
did.
Anything, talk to anybody without me knowing.
He knows everything they do, everything.
And I can
mean,
shut it
text
off
messages
anytime I
they
want.
send a day. But I mean, it's good to do that. But I understand. And Mel, you know what I'm saying, because we were talking about it today about Sweet Girl was there. You get busy. You do. You get busy, Pity. I know you do. Everybody gets busy. Set up a time once a week to check your child's phone, their PlayStation, their VR.
Yep.
Because I walked by my stepson's room and I heard him say, "Do what?" And I just cracked the door. "Hey, Angie." I just cracked the door. I said, "What?" I said, "What's going on?" He goes, They're wanting to know where I live. Girl, I got on there. I got on there. I put that VR thing on. And the person that talked did not sound like a child, number one. Number two, Mel, I cussed him out. I said, "Get your pedo ass the fuck up off of here." We tell him, don't tell people where you live. Please, God, don't.
There is things y'all can do though. Like I don't know. Like my older sons, both of them, know how to set up rooms where only Baby Bear and his friends can play. Like friends from school.
But
can
you
play
monitor
in a
it,
Roblox.
though.
Yeah, yep. Oh God, yes.
You know what I'm saying, Mel?
Yep, they know how to do where he can't talk on a voice thingy
Yeah.
or any of that. So, and it's just friends from school and the next door neighbor kids. That's it. It's nobody else.
Yep, that's what I got for Lucas too. Lucas cannot join anybody's lobby that he's not already friends with. He cannot friend anybody without me knowing. I get the notification. He can't even go to websites. Like everything he does on that tablet has to be approved by me.
Well, he has it on the computer of his that stupid game, I tell you. Anyways,
Roblox.
but yep. But I mean, his
Hell,
brothers.
did you say they actually them little characters on there are?
Hey, you know what? I was telling Happy Mom and them the other night. I don't know when it was. We were in Discord talking, but my oldest was showing me things on there, and I was like, "Lord Jesus, this is a game for kids!"
Yeah.
And y'all in there humping the wall and stuff.
Yes.
And he was like, Mom, he was like, Jackson can't see it. He's in another room and with his friends, and I'm like, but still, these are kids.
I'm sorry, and that's not against you, Happy, when I said that, because I know there's a lot of people in here that let their kids do certain stuff. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to upset anybody.
No,
but
I keep a close watch of that kid.
But that
my
shit
daughter.
is scary.
My daughter, she got groomed.
They have gangs.
Yes.
Yeah, she got groomed
on there. I was like,
Roblox.
well, what are they going to do? Come over
That's how they recruit people.
Well, yeah, because I was laughing because it was my son, my oldest, and my 17-year-old and their best friend playing, and I was watching them in their room, all three playing, and then Baby Bear's playing with his friends in his little world, and I'm like, and he's like, Mom, look at this gang. I'm like, what do you mean gang? What are they gonna do? Beat y'all up? And he's just like, no, Mom, they think they're a gang, and I'm like, but what are they gonna do? Well, what did they do?
That's like the first time. It was back when PlayStation 4. It was either 3 or 4. I didn't know. I thought the headphones were just to hear the sound effects. I didn't know that you could talk to people. Chat. Well, all of a sudden, I hear my son screaming, "They're coming in through the windows! They're gonna kill us!" And I go running through the house with a pew-pew, thinking somebody has broke into my child's room. And it scared the shit out of him. The remote goes flying. He goes, what? And I'm like, who's in the fucking house?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Lucy, it scared the shit out of me, Pity.
It's insane. I still don't know what they do though. I mean,
Hey,
I still didn't get an answer. Like, what we got gangs in Roblox. Like, what they doing to y'all? Like, are we going down? Like, what's going down?
I seriously believe schools need to teach internet safety a lot stronger, especially in this day and age where everybody is they're so vulnerable out there because they think Lucas, he said that this one little boy, Timmy, kept following him around in different games in Roblox. And I was like, well, I said, can you block that kid? And he was like, I don't think he's a kid. I said, yeah, let me block him.
I'm just saying this, and like I said, this ain't a judgment. I swear it's not. Please, if you have daughters, sons, nephews, nieces, grandkids, whatever, please make sure you know what in the hell they're doing if they're online. Because I'm telling you, that woman that come on there and was crying, her daughter was in 30 minutes of being across the border. And the picture that the man sent, it was a cute little 15-year-old boy. Don't know where that picture come from. But she said she was going to meet her boyfriend. But there was a 47-year-old man at the border waiting on her. 47. She was 15. 15 years old.
She would have never been seen again.
They'd have never seen her again.
As a parent, you know what I mean? Obviously, I have a daughter, right? I have a daughter and a son. And my daughter doesn't understand why I'll tell her, nope, you have to go change. Like, you can't go to the supermarket wearing that. Like,
right.
Or when she wants to go out into the front yard to go grab mail, I'm like, I need to be at least at the door. Like, or she left something in the car. I don't let her go even in the backyard anymore, even though it's fenced in. I don't even unless somebody has eyes on my kid, I'm not letting them go outside and be by themselves anymore. And it's not like how it was when we used to literally gallivant all around town till the lights came on and we were back
Girl,
home.
we used to stay gone, and they had no way of getting in touch with us. They didn't know if we was going to show back up or not.
Exactly. Like, she does not understand. And I'm like, there are not nice people in the world. They said it will take. She's like, Mom, it's 6 o'clock at night. It's dark. Like, who's going to be outside? I said, you don't understand. Somebody could be literally watching our house because they know that I have a younger child
Right.
who is, I mean, my daughter is beautiful, you know, like she's beautiful. And with things going on, I'm like, you will be snatched in a second. You will go out to go to the car, you'll bend in, go grab what you need, and that's it. It takes
and
literally
when I
half
say
a
this,
second.
and when I say this, Hot Mess and Pity and Mel, everybody, y'all understand, because everybody here has had a kid. Either they're that age now or they were that age. They ain't paying attention to their surroundings.
No, they're not.
Not even a little bit. That's like, I won't let the littlest one, who's 10, because she's a tiny little thing. She goes, can I go check the mail, or can I said, baby, I'll walk with you. I will walk with you, because they would be gone with her. Gone.
We go to the supermarket. I told her, I said, you have to have one hand on the cart at all times, and you cannot be behind me. You are in front of me at all times. Like, if you're going to grab something, I'm going with you. Like, and with Roblox, I've actually taken Roblox off of her tablet and phone like a year ago when things were starting to come out. And I'm like, listen, you may think that you're talking to another child. You may think that they sound like another child. She was talking, there was comments or whatever. When we went to nationals, she's like, in the comments, she's like, oh, we're in Orlando for my nationals. I said,
oh no.
I said, you don't know who you're talking to.
Oh dear, yes. And listen,
you can't do that.
It's okay to be like, hey, we're going out to eat. Send a picture of the food, but don't pin your location. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, she didn't do that, but she did say, hey, we're in. And don't get me wrong, Orlando is big, but all that person needs to do is like, oh, let me look up where there's a national.
Yeah, let me see what's in her pictures and stuff.
Because with the dance competitions, anyone can go in to a dance competition, whether it's nationals, regionals, or whatever. They don't charge you at the door. They don't do anything. I mean, there are some places that do have like the security thing where you have to walk through the metal detectors and stuff like that, but not often. I think we maybe went to one, but anyone can be a spectator at any of her dance competitions. That's why they have also the rule that there is no videotaping or pictures allowed from anyone in the audience. We're not allowed to do it because years and years ago, because anybody can walk in and they're in their dance costumes, and anyone who knows the dance world, some of the costumes are not, age appropriate sometimes.
And that's like the 13-year-old, which my daughter didn't either. When my daughter was 13, she didn't look 13. You know what I'm saying? And then when she turned 15, she looked like she was in her damn 20s. Sure did.
I have a question.
That's why I'm very
She's
happy.
Really tall. Oh, sorry.
I'm very happy with our studio because
Hi,
the
Robin.
studio owner is very like, if it's not age appropriate, the song, the dance movements, the costumes, like it will not be happening. So we see other teams from all over, and we kind of like, oh my gosh, like is that really happening? But I know like our studio owner is a mom. You know what I mean? So she's like, if it's not age appropriate, it's not going up on that stage.
What was you saying, Pity?
Well, this is kind of off topic, but everybody who's had a child in here or taken care of a child, when they were 16 months old, did you ever take your eyes off them?
No.
Now,
my son would have been up in a damn tree or something. Because he loved to climb. I could not turn away from him.
We have something that happened locally here, about a half hour from me, and I am going to be following the case, and I am going to be looking into it because I am pissed. I am pissed.
What happened?
First of all, a 16-month-old child goes missing.
Oh my gosh.
And then they're found in something on the front porch. Right.
Oh my goodness, honey.
What?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? These parents best be charged. They best be charged. Because how does a 16-month-old get out the mother door? How?
They ain't even tall enough to reach the fucking doorknob.
It's impossible.
Like, how? My heart is so torn.
Well, look, Petey, did you
Ooh.
see that video? And oh God, what state was it in? Shit. Anyway, the neighbor heard somebody screaming, and the police chief's wife, even though the police chief had passed, she was locking a special needs person in a dog kennel.
Yep.
What?
Have y'all seen that?
Yep.
No.
Sick.
She was screaming, I'm scared, I'm scared. And he goes, Mel, have you seen it?
Repeat what you just said.
Who, me?
What did you? Yes. What did you just say? Who did what?
Okay, hold on. Let me
I
hold
seen
on.
it.
Let me
It
find
was
the
Heartbreaking.
in
video. Let me
Texas. He said it was in
let-
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. Thank you.
Oh, my stomach is just flipping right now.
Lady locked up in a dog kennel. I don't know how to look.
Oh,
It's vile. It's yeah, no.
Hold on. All right. I'm gonna pause it because there's listen. Trigger warning, everybody. That this person is gonna be screaming. She's not a kid, but she is 22 years old and she is special needs. So
Yeah.
trigger warning. I cannot say that enough. How do I make my thing big? Mel, how do I make my thing big? Because everything's different now.
What thing? What thingy are you
My
talking
picture, how do I
about?
make it big?
Oh, I need less people in the box.
Click on your
here, I'll drop. I'll
No,
be
I
back.
got it. No, I got it.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
Yes, you are fine, baby. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Please.
People.
Everybody, I'm serious. This is okay. All right, let me.
I better mute.
Is everything okay? Where, do you hear me? You talking to me, sir? Yes, I am. Okay. Can I put my dogs up? I'm scared, mother. I'm scared. What are you scared of, Emily? Yeah. Yeah. You locked your kid in a dog kennel. Yes, because she's tearing up everything and tipping. You really think locking a kid in a special needs kid? A special needs kid? Locking her in a dog kennel? I'm gonna put this dog in there. No, you understand how that is on a special needs kid? To where I get home and I hear somebody screaming like that? Yeah, look at your face. You hear that precious child? And I know you have more than just her that's special needs. And I can hear you calling them the R word. They are special needs. And you're calling them retarded? And locking them in a freaking dog kennel. Are you serious?
Look, she don't even care. She don't care.
You're not here.
What are you scared of, Emily?
She's locked into a fucking kennel, bro. That's what she's scared of. That's wrapped up that you cannot see. That's what she's scared of. Somebody the mom that's supposed to protect their kid.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the rest of it because it gets worse. So I don't want
My
to.
question is why hasn't that guy jumped over that fence by now and got that person out of there?
The police, well, because I keep saying little girl, but you know what I mean, hot mess. She's a little girl in her mind. You know what I mean? She is 22, but she's special needs. That's her foster daughter. She's got a bunch of foster kids there. Yeah, she's a foster mom. So the police show up. They come in behind her, and she just stands there like,
Yep. Like not a care in the world.
didn't give two
It's
fucks.
disgusting.
Didn't
It's
give two
disgusting.
scraps.
She even said she had to go to the bathroom. Did you hear her? I had to
Mm-hmm.
go pee. Yeah. Yeah,
It
I've seen it.
it's
No,
disgusting. And listen, her husband used to be the police. God, I can't even say it. Pity, I can't talk. Police chief. He passed away though, but they've been getting foster kids for years.
Because it's about money and a check
I'd like
Yep.
5 minutes with that
with
lady, please.
some people.
The
Hot
scary
mess, are you all
thing.
right?
Yeah, can I have like 5 minutes with that woman, please? Just 5 minutes is all I need.
Ooh,
Maybe
girl.
2.
If I lived in Texas, I wouldn't be on live right now. I'd be sitting in the county.
Yeah, I
I
am.
mean,
That's
photographer. I'd be
that's
jumping
I'd
over.
me
take
over
something from
here.
Walmart and get locked up with her.
I'm over
Well,
here holding back tears and raging at the phone at the same time, and that is absolutely, her screams are heartbreaking.
Terrible. Are you okay, Chris? Chris works with special needs people every day. That's hard for
My
Chris to
son's
hear.
special needs. Mel's
Sorry
son.
about that mess.
It's sad.
My
No, I
grandkids
know.
special
That's
needs.
sad. So
Very awful.
sad.
I,
The scarier thing about that is how that lady acted like she wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary.
right.
And she did all the time.
That's
Yeah,
just
and so
insane.
listen to this though. Uh,
Terrible.
she goes to jail,
Oh,
bonds out, and then for some reason they arrest her again because something happened to the other special needs kids there. Like, I'm sorry, if you hurt children, you have no fucking soul. You are a demon. I don't give a
Yep.
fuck what nobody says. If
why
you
was she
hurt,
bonded out? Why was she even given bonds? Are we
That's what I want to
kidding?
know.
I'm sorry, if you hurt kids, the elderly, animals, or special needs people, you have no fucking soul. I don't care what nobody says. You don't have a soul.
yeah, that's terrible. Oh,
And
poor. I'm
him
sorry,
saying,
Jennifer.
I hear you calling them the R word all the time. These are foster kids. They come
I
to
would have
you.
done jumped over the fence the first time I heard that and knocked her head
That's what I'm
like it was a
saying
damn
too.
bowling ball.
There's so many people that
Right?
just don't want to get involved and they think that it's not their place. But if I was me, and they would have taken one time for me to hop that damn fence. If you're sitting there saying you hear him calling them that all the time, and you hear this and you have sat there and done nothing, I'm sorry. You failed those people, those children, those adults, those people that don't deserve to live like that.
She said that she was tearing up the house. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure if she's severely autistic or whatever her special need is, you are supposed to went through training so you can keep her from stemming. Isn't that what it's called, Mel? Stemming?
Yep.
But what
Yeah,
has that lady done to get them to that point?
Sorry, I just had to have a minute.
I know. I'm sorry, baby. That's why I kept saying trigger warning, trigger warning.
I know, I've seen it already. It's just,
Okay. But those kids were placed with you because the first person that had them didn't love them. And then look how you treat them. That's all the.
Yep.
Oh,
I know.
I'd be reaching over that fence and she'd be gone.
they've never. And that's what kills me. She's been in this world for 22 years.
And never
And,
known what it was like to be actually loved and cared for.
Thank God my two boys do.
I have an aunt with Down syndrome, and I can't, if anybody ever hurt her, oh no.
And that's what, like, what Mel was saying earlier, you know what I mean? The holidays, this is makes everybody think about it, and everybody, try to help out, with the beautiful angel tree videos that people keep sending me and things like that. But these are things that should be talked about and dealt with all year round. You know what I
Y'all,
mean?
I'm
Because
on
it's
mute.
not just around the holidays that these kids or these adults who are in the protected community are dealing with it. It's all year round. Some of them, like you said, it's all they know is how they're being treated, and to not know that true love that someone would provide that to them. That is that I look at my kids and I could not imagine somebody treating my kids that way, let alone my kids not knowing that kind of unconditional love.
Yeah, exactly that, Maxine.
I know that even if my kids, did have, anything that would set them back, or that we had to, like I don't anything. Like, I'm sitting here looking at my son, and do I believe that when we go do his testing that we are going to be told that he is on the spectrum? Yes. But is that going to make me love him any less? Absolutely not. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that he has the life that he deserves. And that whatever I have to do to adjust to make things comfortable and good for him, I'm going to do that.
Sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. Like, when I cry, I get so stopped up I can't breathe.
Okay,
Yeah,
honey.
and
Okay.
to think that as a child they've never known what unconditional love is. They've never known what a hug is, or hey, good job, or I'm proud of you, or none of that.
Exactly.
None of that. I couldn't imagine every time my nephew is autistic. And when he comes around, when he gets really excited, he starts to stutter. That's why he don't like to go anywhere. Because when he gets excited, his words get all jumbled up, and then you know what I'm saying, he starts stimming or whatever.
My
And
son's like that too, honey. I get it.
when he lost his mama, y'all know my sister passed. He still ain't gotten over it. But he says all the time, I know my mama loved me. Mama loved me, didn't she, Aunt Jen? I said, baby, yes, she did. Your mama loved you so much.
Oh.
I just don't understand. I'm sorry. People can say what they want. Everybody's like, oh. And yes, can people change? But if you hurt a child, an animal, an elderly person, or special needs person, you have no fucking soul. You don't. You are a
Totally
fucking
agree.
demon from hell.
Yep.
Period.
Amen.
And it's, we all see this now, but I want y'all to think about something. And it's sad to say. This stuff has been going on for years.
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 It's
We
probably
just didn't
going on
know
right
about
now,
it.
Lucy. At somebody's house right now.
Yep.
Well, and
Sure
we
is.
didn't, like, even when we were kids. But the difference is, we didn't know about it because there was no social media.
Right.
You
Yep.
only saw what happened on the news.
Yep.
And
Or if they live next door or something, or
yeah. And a lot of people feel, I remember when I was in my probably 13, 14, the commercials on TV about domestic violence. The
right.
commercial was see something, say something. And the commercial started off, you could hear the guy beating on the woman, and she's pleading for help. And then you can hear an elderly couple talking in the background, and she's telling her husband, should we call the police? And the husband says, it's not our business.
Call the police.
Thank you for the hand heart. I appreciate
And
it.
Oh, Nina, thank you, honey.
Thank you, Nina. You don't have to do that.
Thank you, honey.
that's how a lot of people And some people still do see it as, hey, that's not our business. Don't get involved.
I'm telling you right now, I'd be in jail, Lucy.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would be in fucking jail. The first time, say my neighbor had special needs kids or whatever, the first time I heard her use the R word, I would be over that fence and on top of her so fast. I would be in. I would hurt her. I would.
That's why I don't understand that guy. Why, if he's heard all this before, why didn't you do something before?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's part of the problem. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything. He didn't go do nothing. Hell, I would have. I don't care if I would have. Whatever. I would have been.
Yeah.
Either jumping over that fence or going through that fence or through
Period.
the front door.
Yeah.
Period.
And I looking from a different side of that, was it right if he's heard that being said and not speaking up? No. But on the other side, if you call the police because your neighbor is calling her child the R word, the police are going to say,
they ain't gonna be able to do nothing about that.
Right.
They won't. No.
And
yeah.
So I could see why no one would call the police just for words.
Right.
But for that to be going on, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Right. And not like
Well,
that.
he did an interview, y'all. I'm sorry. He did an interview and he said that he ain't never heard that before, or never seen her locked up. He's heard them screaming at each other, like having an argument. But he said in the interview with the news that that's the first time anybody had ever been locked up in a cage.
Yeah, I was gonna say there ain't no way you can't tell me he hasn't heard any cries or screams.
Yeah.
And if he did, he's not gonna say something because he knows people are gonna come on him for it.
Yeah.
You think the whole neighborhood could have heard that?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, what's she say? To be fair, a lot of people in Texas have pew-pews and will use them. Yeah, that is true. You step on somebody else's property, they ain't even got to ask you no questions. Pow. That's it.
Wow.
But if it comes to the special needs or a child, I'm taking my chances.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm telling you, if I find out, let me say this. If I find out that my next door neighbor is having an affair, am I gonna get in that? No, that ain't my business. I don't care what y'all do, but if you over there and you're mistreating your child, you damn fucking right I'm getting in that. You damn right.
Right.
Hey, Squishy Gardner. But yeah, you damn right I'm getting in that.
Yeah.
Well,
And if I or see you mistreating an animal.
yeah.
Watch the couple cheat on each other.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna mind. You know what I'm saying? Pity. I'm gonna stay in my lane, mind my own business.
Well, unless you want to join, you know.
Ah!
I mean, come on, being real.
Somehow I knew your ass was gonna say that.
Oh, look, she's got a new one coming over tonight.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't. That's not my business. But if I see or hear you beating on a child or an animal or an elderly person or a special needs person, only God Himself is gonna stop me from coming in your house.
Shoot, don't get me started on cheaters. Fuck, now I'll say something. I'll go over there, say something, make a banner.
I know you will.
That's me.
Sorry.
That
And
is me.
another thing, because it's been brought up, that was a foster mother. This is also why people do not need to call CPS just to make crap up. Because what happens if, say if I had small kids and somebody got mad at me and wanted to get back at me and call CPS, my kids get taken and they end up in a situation with that woman.
Right.
Yeah.
CPS
no
is
one
broken.
thinks about that.
Exactly.
Well, have y'all seen the Gabriel Fuentes? Is it Fuentes?
The little
It's
boy.
Fuentes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. DSS had been to their house 50 times. You can't tell me you ain't never seen that boy. They locked him in a fucking cage. They would feed the other children. They wouldn't fucking feed him.
Well, that's just what's going on with that trial is now happening for that Sarah Vander something. I don't know. She's trying. That son was malnourished. He was locked in a room with no food, no water. I mean, the text messages between her and her oldest son about the abuse that they did to him on a daily basis. I mean, he passed away. I think he was only 40 something pounds or 50 something pounds, and he was a 10 or 11-year-old boy.
Is that the one where they kept him in a room? And the parents were was it parents and another kid?
No. So it was the mom, the oldest son, and like she had other older children that were not in the home anymore, but it was the oldest son and the mom that lived in the home with this little boy. I want to say, I don't remember his name. I mean, if I pull it up, I could.
I hadn't seen that, Hot Mess.
And the older son, wasn't that the one?
A year ago.
Wasn't that the one, Hot Mess, where the older son was also, he caught charges because he was involved somehow? Okay, I can't remember the name either.
So the both of them would like go back and forth with through text messages. I mean, they had cameras, so anytime the little boy would try to go out to get something to eat, I mean, he would be immediately attacked. And I mean, I think he was even naked or just in his underwear when they found him. And like, they didn't even call it in right away that he passed away. They tried to, of course, revive him, but he had already been passed away. And like, rigor mortis. Okay, there you go. He was already that for almost, I want to say almost 24 hours. No, 12 hours. I'm not sure. I have to pull it back up. It was from a year ago, and her trial is just going on right now.
Timothy Ferguson.
And of course,
hey, I just want to say this real quick, Hot Mess. So for those of y'all just joining us, we had a TikTok creator unalive theirself last night.
On TikTok.
On TikTok Live. This is her. Please keep this lady's family in your prayers. She did it on TikTok Live last night. Her name is Rizzy. Mel, am I saying that right? Rizzy? Rizza?
I think it's Rizzy.
Rizzy, okay. She's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that sweet smile on her face. Y'all please keep this girl's family in your prayers. Yeah, they said she done it on TikTok Live last night. And it's from being bullied.
That's gotta stop.
Sorry. Me too, Christy. Me too.
That is, it's so sad.
People are cruel. People are cruel. People used to make fun of my sister-in-law who has special needs, extreme special needs and schizophrenia. And my kids have gotten into several. They're very protective over her. She's older than me. And we have her this Christmas. People are just cruel. Cruel when you take people out in public. It's horrible.
I understand how you can make fun of somebody for the way they were born. That don't make no fucking sense to me.
If you want to see Ethan's bad side, pick on his Auntie Pua.
It's not going to end, though. This is the sad thing. It's not going to end. It's only going to get worse now. Because now because they were, telling her to do it in the comments, and now they're playing church songs today and boo-hooing about it.
Are you kidding me?
No, they are. They're playing.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, they're playing church songs and boo-hooing about it, and now the other girls are going to go after those girls and do things back to them, and
That is absolutely horrible.
When does it end?
It,
Wrong
it,
with people.
it won't, because like in Cartel's live, they were saying, like I said, I followed Cartel since I've joined TikTok. I love and adore Cartel. Her family is going to find out the truth. Her family and friends did not know this was happening. So they may
Did she
pull
not
up.
have friends in that live, like trying to?
I don't know
You know
what
what I
I've
mean?
heard.
Like
Yeah, what
Mel, you know right now, if somebody started in on me, telling me to do that to myself, y'all would speak up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, we would
right.
jump on that real
From
quick.
what I'm
Yeah.
understanding is, I guess her real life friends family did not know about, I guess, the TikTok situation.
And she was on Messy Talk side.
Oh yeah,
I've
listen,
That
heard that
messy talk,
I've
rage
heard
baiting
Messy Talk
side.
messy
was,
side is way worse, and I'm going to tell you all that it's way worse than our side could ever be. What they will do to us is nothing to what we do to each other. Okay? No.
Well, please keep me away from messy talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people don't understand. When you go after people's family, and I've said it a few times, you should tread lightly. When you go after people and they have family and loved ones, some of those will reach out and touch you. They will. So be careful. People don't care. They let their
This is this has been going on, I guess, for
Edie, hun, you're
and
breaking up really bad.
yeah, I'll pause.
I guess that they're getting the videos to the police and everything. There's a lot of horrible videos out there, and yeah, it was brutal in Cartel's live because the women started ripping each other apart. I was texting Jen and saying, "You think our side is messy? Right
So
now what they're doing."
I was just sent this. It says, um, a young woman known as Rizzy at Sincerely Naja. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry to the family. Passed away after taking her own life during a TikTok live on December 12th. This is heartbreaking and at the center of a lot of complicated online dynamics that deserve to be discussed thoroughly. Rizzy was associated with the Tea Time Circle. The group previously gained attention after Darren Lucas was unalived in a car crash while another creator was driving on live shortly before Thanksgiving. All right, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning for what I'm about to say. Trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past year, Rizzy had reportedly been in and out of rehab following a SA assault incident that she spoke about publicly during a live hosted by Genty Jeanty.
No. I wouldn't. No, don't say that name, God. Don't. He is the child abuser we went after.
Is he?
I would not give him no attention,
It
period.
says that she became really close to several large creators. Viewers often noted that Rizzy financially supported, and then that's all of it. Can you get me the rest of that, Happy? She sent me this, but it cut it off at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that live, so I don't know what was going on in the chat. And I was this what I come up for earlier. Some things that I have seen on Facebook and TikTok when people are at that point, and it drives me nuts because you will see their friends in comments. Hey, call me if you need to talk. I'm here if you need to talk. Don't tell that to people. Pick the phone up and call them yourself. Because at that point, when they've got that on their mind, they're not thinking about calling anyone. And I've seen so many times where someone could have been saved because if somebody would have picked the phone up.
Yeah. I just don't
The,
understand why the people in her live wasn't telling her, cut the live, you know,
I
friends.
I don't know. It
Exactly.
was brutal, but they were
Hot mess.
telling her.
Hot mess. May I meant to say male, and I said hot mess. You know what I mean, male? Like,
No, I get
there's no
it,
way
but
that anybody in this panel right now would just sit by and let somebody
mm-mm.
tell me to unalive myself. You know what I mean? It
It
says she financially supported. Listen to this. She financially. Viewers often noted that Rizzy financially supported people in this circle.
Slamming?
mm-hmm.
Why are we slamming?
I didn't slam it, motherfucker.
At
I
it,
didn't know.
regardless of how some people feel about Dalton, right? He was in that guy's boxes the other day, Uchi, and one of the females in there that supports Uchi that apparently has been going into his live boxes or whatever, told Dalton to unalive himself.
Yes, he did.
And the host being that Uchi person, he allows, that to be said. He allows the R word to be said, race comments to be said. He said that anything can be said and done in his life because that is not him saying it. That's not him saying that he agrees with it or doesn't agree with it, but he's giving platform to people to come in and say what they truly feel and want. And I'm sorry, I disagree. There is a line. Yes, give people the opportunity to say what they feel, but when you sit there and you're hosting a live that allows all of that, and you don't step in, whether that's a friend or a supporter of yours in a long time, telling someone to unalive themselves, you are in the wrong.
I stepped in
And
there
the
and got
people that
blocked
supported
immediately.
that in that live are also in the wrong.
Yes.
Totally.
Hot
I
mess.
got blocked.
Hot mess. I just got a quick question, Paula. I don't know who Dalton is.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know who. I don't know who
I
that
don't know
is.
how. Dalton's been involved in a lot of things on this app, and don't get me wrong, Dalton's has had his fair share of things that he has said and done that have not been appropriate or nice as well. But has he taken accountability for some of it and tried to make changes and then falls back into a different patterns? Yes, I don't truly know him 100%. I know some of the things that he has said and done
I
on
don't
this
know who
app.
that is.
But even if it was my own worst enemy, even if it was the person I do not get along with at this moment in time right now, BO, if someone turned around and did that to that person, I would still stand up for what is right and say that it's wrong.
I would say something, yeah.
He doesn't deserve, especially because he has been very open on this app about his own mental health and his own attempts at times. You know what I mean? It only takes one comment
Right,
to
still
send
standing.
somebody over the edge.
Hey, AJ.
There's a difference of like bantering and like tit for tat and keeping it, I don't want to say not crossing boundaries, but I mean,
I know what you mean.
boundaries. There are things that are not warranted, and I don't care how far somebody has pushed you. You're deciding to post that, you're deciding to say, or deciding to type it, and whether that person has done whatever to you, nothing warrants that type of behavior towards anybody.
Yeah, that's something I could never and would never wish death upon anyone. Now, would I maybe wish you to have about a week of nothing but explosive diarrhea? Sure. But
I
nobody
told somebody to
deserves.
stub a toe last week. I mean,
Huh?
I told somebody to stub their damn toe because that's what I feel like they deserve.
Right?
It's just
Don't ask me that question. Shit.
I don't know if I should say this, but like Dalton has had cancer, and I guess he showed a picture of him when he was going through it, and they're laughing at him, saying, "Oh, look, this is him, when he had cancer," and la la la. It's not right. That's not right.
Well, and I've heard, are you talking about when Dalton had cancer?
Yes. Yes.
See, I've heard, or not heard, I've seen two different videos talking about his, somebody was asking why his voice was the way it was. And one of them, he said that it was from having cancer of his throat. And then the other one, he was saying that it was caused from him being in a fire and smoke damage. So I don't not calling him a liar, but when there's two different videos, if you've
Right.
given two different
I
stories,
see
it's
what
kind
you're
of like,
saying, Lucy. Yeah, something ain't meshing with that. Yeah.
which either
Well,
way, be it from a fire or cancer, it's
Not a laughing matter, no. When you have cancer, that's not funny. Not a joke.
yeah.
no. And you know what makes me mad though too on here? The people that get on here and lie and say they have it.
Yes, I was
Right?
just gonna say that.
Why would you lie about something like that?
Especially when
Why?
almost everybody has been affected by people that have had cancer, died of cancer. That's wrong. That's sick.
My mom had breast cancer and she beat it, but still, it's not a joke.
My
Exactly.
mom,
There's
my mom,
attention
yeah,
seeking, and
my
then
mom
there
died of
is.
brain cancer, so I
I'm
don't find
sorry,
that
honey.
amusing or funny or anything. It
No,
pisses me off.
no, absolutely not, honey. I'm sorry about
My
that.
mom did it for lung cancer.
Oh, Miss
You?
Meow, you will be in my prayers from now on, darling.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
You will
Miss
be in
Meow.
my prayers, baby.
And now,
I just
do I listen to some people who sit there and say like I'm not responsible for your triggers? I understand it to an extent. You know what I mean? When you're intentionally trying to trigger a group of people or a person or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I can't get behind that. But when you unintentionally are triggering somebody because you're talking about something that is directly affecting you or that you've been through, you know what I mean?
yeah.
You do have the option to leave that live because that is that person's right to speak on their trauma, to speak on their experiences.
Yep.
And in a sense, yes, they're not trying to re-trigger anybody else, but they're trying to also get their advocacy out,
Yeah.
and so I can understand where certain people come to, but there's so much like, that's bullying and this and that, but think about it. The true bullying and the true breaking down somebody is being overlooked because we are so quick to use it for other things that are not that, but maybe giving somebody their opinion or difference of opinion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know. It's just social media.
It's whack.
It's one of those things that like there's gray areas, but then there is right
No.
is right and wrong is wrong. You will
Well, that
never
get
catch
Exactly.
me talking to even my worst enemy with those types of things. You won't,
Yeah.
because at
but
the end
see,
of the day, I may not like that person. They have done this or this and this to me, but I would never wish those things on someone that I know has done whatever it's done to me.
Well,
but
that's
see,
like
that's when somebody's integrity comes in, and you know if they're a good person or not.
right.
You know,
Well, that's
like I'm,
like
I'm not gonna hang
Exactly.
around somebody that's not a.
when people get mad at me, the first thing they want to run and tell is, "Oh, she relapsed." You know that's going to affect me
Yeah,
because my sobriety and me being clean for over 12 years, 2 months, and 10 days, I think now, or 11 days. That means so much to me, hot mess and pity. So why lie? Because
It
I'm telling
does.
y'all
It's
right now,
hurtful.
if I had relapsed, y'all would know. I'm not the bubbly, y'all would know, period. But they do that to anybody that's in recovery. That's the first thing they run to. Oh, you relapsed. Did you hear that so
Yeah.
and so relapsed? Why?
yeah. It's
Don't
like what?
do that to somebody because that could trigger them.
Yeah, Jen, I'll be
If
back.
they're,
I've got to
yeah, if
make a
they're
phone
weak
call.
minded, it can definitely trigger them.
Hold on, Dee Dee.
Definitely.
Do what, pity? I'm sorry.
I'll be back because
Okay.
and I got to call them back.
Okay. Love
I'll be
you,
back.
baby.
Love
Love you.
you.
I'm sorry. She was.
Oh,
I
I'm
knew
just
she
saying it
was
could
trying
definitely,
to get off, and I just wanted.
if in certain stuff, I was in that the few times it's been said to me three. Um, I could have relapsed, but I just didn't because I'm in a place where I kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I just am not going to do that. I had, people give you, I don't want to say ultimatums, but it's what's important to me now.
Yeah.
What is important to me now, myself first, but then obviously my kids, my husband, my grandbabies.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to let somebody break me down like that. Like it would have worked, because people that really, really know me know that September, November, and January, these are the hardest times when
Me
you
too.
lose when you lose your mom, your brother to suicide by alcohol, and then the dad that raises you. That's a hard pill to swallow during the holiday seasons. It's a
That's
hard
why I reach out to you
pill.
every day. Because
Yeah.
I know that right now is really hard for you. It's really
Yeah.
hard for you.
A bunch of people do. And I really, really appreciate it. I do. I appreciate you. I
Because
appreciate
I
Chris. I reach
love you,
everybody.
motherfucker.
And reaches out. Yeah. And it's just nice to do that. And I do appreciate everybody
Check
that
on
does
you
that.
peeps. For real. Check on you peeps.
Yeah.
That's like,
And can I just say one more thing? Don't ask people. Here's the thing that hurts people, and it hurts people that are not as stable. When you say, like, if I tell you, Chris or Jennifer, I'm going to be there for you no matter what time you call, and there's really that moment when you think it's going to crack or something might happen, whether it's your sobriety, your mental, and you don't answer, don't offer.
that
Don't
hurts.
offer. Don't offer. Because that can trigger you to spiral into things that you don't know.
Listen, you bringing that up, I've got to tell this.
Yes, Maddie also.
In
Thank you, Maddie.
2013, when trigger warning, when I unalived myself on purpose, that day, Mel, no shit, I called, hey, Becky Lynn, I called my mama. I called both my sisters. I called my brother. And of course, my family was mad at me because I was in addiction, but nobody would pick up. When nobody answered that phone, I thought, well, hell, if they don't care enough to fucking talk to me, why am I even here anymore? And then I took the steps of, you know what I'm saying? And all I wanted, y'all, was just for somebody to pick up that phone. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to hear somebody say that they needed me, they loved me, they didn't want, you know what I mean? That's all I wanted. I mean, was I doing wrong by being in addiction? Fuck, yes, I was. Yes, I was. But I wasn't trying to come over to nobody's house. I just wanted somebody to answer the phone. That's all I want. That's all I wanted.
And sometimes when you reach out, it's not necessarily that you want someone to talk. I tell a lot of people,
just listen.
I'm a great person. I will talk to you. Or if you just need someone to sit on the phone and shut up while you vent, I'm a great listener. I'm not going to judge you.
She really is.
So just, just be there. And if it's for them to talk or if they just need to vent. And I've always told people, if you ever call and say, hey, look, I don't need talk. I just need someone to vent to. Please just hush and listen. Just be a listening ear.
Yeah. Yep. And that goes a long way. That's like there's somebody up here that called me and she just dropped. And everybody knows this, so I'm not telling her business. But Dee Dee, she called and the first thing she said to me was, please don't be mad at me, but I've relapsed. I said, I'm not mad at you. How could I be mad at you? And I told her, what do you need from me? And we talked for 3 hours straight. I just listened to her, Lucy, because that's what she needed at the time. It's just somebody to listen. There was no judgment. I didn't fuss at her. I didn't put her down. I didn't threaten her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that. I just listened to her.
Right.
That's what I do as well. I listen.
Yeah, I just listened to her.
Yep.
And people take it the wrong way, and they're like, well, why didn't so-and-so call this person? A person in recovery is going to reach out to somebody else in recovery 90% of the time. Because when I tell Diddy I understand what you're going through, she knows I understand. You know what I mean, Lucy? Because I've been through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there went Hot Mess. They're dropping like flies, y'all. But you okay, Hot Mess? Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were all right. I don't get enjoyment out of other people's suffering.
Me
Right.
either.
Still trying.
I don't like it.
What are you still trying to learn, Madelaide? Did I miss something? Still trying to learn. Did she say something else? And listen, I'm going to say this because the last live I held, a couple people got mad at me because I didn't tell them, hey, I am not ignoring anybody. Okay, baby. Okay, I understand. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you meant, but I didn't want to be wrong. I am so scatterbrained, y'all, and I'm not always looking at the chat. So let me say hello to everyone that's in here now, all 76 people. Hi.
Yeah, I was running errands. Hello.
Hi. D.D. Porter.
Yeah, my phone keeps acting up. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
probably the user.
Tipuki? Is that how you say that? Tipuki?
Hi, Booger Butt. Hi, my Booger Butt.
But D.D., because everybody, the night you called me or whatever, and okay, thank God, because usually I can't pronounce people's names. That's all you wanted was for somebody to listen to you. That's all you wanted.
Right. And the same when I put it, I agree. And the same when I popped up in Mel's live unexpectedly and blew that up. That was just my bad. But
And
yeah.
that goes a long way, just somebody listening sometimes, you know? But I mean that, Lucy. I'm telling you, and I'm not blaming anybody for what I did. That was 100% my choice, Lucy. 100%. But I called everybody I knew that day. Everybody. Everybody.
And I can imagine no one answering. I can imagine the feeling of
I felt so alone.
alone. That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of the word.
I felt like I didn't
You're
have
not
nobody in this world. I mean, I did. I felt like nobody cared about me. Nobody loved me. If they couldn't take the time to answer the phone, because listen, I know people get busy. Don't get me wrong. I get that. I really, really do. Especially if you're a mama, a grandma, or grandparents taking care of little kids, or your niece or your nephew, or your grandbabies. I do understand people get busy. 5 minutes. If you can't give me 5 minutes of your time, like that was the thought going through my head. If they couldn't even talk to me for 5 minutes.
Right.
Okay, Mel, will you give us an update, baby?
Yeah, I
Bye,
will.
Okay.
Mel.
I'm gonna go
Hey,
back to his
are
live.
you okay, honey?
We're here for
No,
you.
no,
Is
no,
there anything I can
We're
do?
here for you.
no,
Anything?
We're here for you.
no, no. I'll be okay. I'm just gonna go over and see what's going on in Cartel's
Well,
live.
I know your feelings are hurt really, really bad, but I just want to make sure that, because I love you, but you do have a heart condition. So
I know. I love y'all.
I
I'll
love you,
talk to
honey.
y'all
We're good,
later.
honey.
Okay.
We're here for you, Mel.
Did you hear
Love you,
Paulette?
Mel.
Damn, she's gone. She's gone. But I have all the time in the world for. Yeah, I will answer that phone. The only time I don't answer it is if I'm asleep because I don't hear it. That's the only time I won't. And sometimes even when I am asleep, I hear it. But that's the only time I won't pick up, or unless I'm in the bathroom. You don't want
You
me
know, my
to,
thing is,
huh?
you're never too busy to take
Right,
5 minutes out of your time
right.
to reach out to
And
somebody
that,
and make sure they're okay. That's my
Right.
thing.
I agree
and
with that. I agree. When people are like, I'll call you back in days and days. No, I'm never, I will call you back. I will call you back before I get into a live. Is that not true? I
yeah.
will call you back.
Yep.
Don't
And
send me invites to lives.
Me and Dee Dee are more talkers than texters.
Yeah.
Tell me
You
about
know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, Crispy.
Crispy.
Now
But
you're crispy.
I I'm sorry, I'm old school and I know it
Me
bothers
too.
some people. I'm
I
just
like to
not big on
talk.
texting. I love to
Me
hear
neither.
somebody's voice because one, you don't know
Voice.
somebody's intention through a text message. Two,
Yeah.
Yep.
if I could hear Dee Dee's voice, I can tell you if she's happy, if she's sad. Chris is the same
Hmm.
way. People that I talk to all the time, you can hear a dip. I know you are Madelaide.
You
I
gotta
hear a
love
difference
mine.
in people's voice.
Yep.
I really do.
This baby loves this rice cereal with nannies. Nah,
I'm a talker.
I
If you
am a
couldn't already
talker.
tell.
Maddie will tell you I talk in shorthand.
Y'all,
Gotta get used to
sometimes
that.
when Dee Dee be on it, sometimes, really?
They're
Wait,
making fun
where
of
are
me.
we now in this conversation?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I'm
keep
serious.
We're
This
up.
is what
talking
it
about the
sounds
bread or
like.
the gas.
This is what it sounds like to old going deaf Jennifer. Really? I was like, oh my God. And I'm like,
I'll talk about 5 different things in 2
yeah.
seconds.
Yep.
But I do. I love to talk. I do. I do. I do.
Nanny got it on your nose, buddy.
I do.
Mmm.
And
He
listen,
loves it.
I try not to bother people every day, but I could just go down through my list, text them, hey, what you doing? I try to give people, a little time or whatever. Are you a texter or a talker, Lucy?
Either it depends, but I will say if I ever give someone my number, I'll always tell them, "Hey, send me a text with your name," because I literally, if a number comes up and it
I
don't have a
know.
name with it, I will stare at my phone.
I know.
Who is this?
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's the first thing she told me.
It's
The
an it's another one of Dee Dee's personalities.
from Jump Street, Lucy told me that. She goes, because I will forget. That's why I said, hey, this is Jennifer.
And I'm the same way. I'm real big on don't just pop up to visit me because I've
Oh,
done it to my
no.
aunt before. I will stare at you through my blinds.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't
hate
call?
that.
Oh my god.
Unless it's an emergency. If it's
Yeah, well,
not,
yeah.
if it's not, please just let me know you're coming because I don't have on a bra if I'm at home.
That's my mom.
And I don't want to go to the
Family
door
and
with that. Now I have one on now because I'm on live. So yes, I have one on now. Just letting everybody know you can literally see the lines.
With
But
your bougie robe on.
yeah, somebody said last year, not God, it wasn't last year.
Yeah,
Earlier
it
in the
was.
year that
yep,
that I
Yeah.
was so bougie because I wore my robe all the time.
yep.
I'm cold, motherfuckers.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
jacket. I was going to ask where you got it from.
Her bathroom.
Uh,
What? What? What'd she say?
Her bath.
What'd you say, Lucy?
Where did you get your robe from?
Amazon.
I love it. I thought it was a jacket.
No, it's
I
a
love a good
robe.
robe too because I'm like you. I stay cold.
It's a robe.
More. She demanding.
And I have the matching bedroom shoes. They're the different colors. Yeah, I'm literally in jogging pants when I'm at home. And I have 2 pair that are my favorite. My red and black ones and my Nike ones. Cause
Yeah. I'm dressed up today. I got sweats on. I mean, I got
hey,
jeans on.
that's them
I got
dressy
jeans
sweats,
on.
baby.
No, I got jeans. I went full out. I know. Jeans. Don't
You got
tell.
on jeans?
I do. They said you got on jeans.
That's why it's
Why
snowing
do you
everywhere
have
today.
jeans on?
I know. I felt fancy.
I'm not
That's why it's snowing
fancy.
all across the USA. Listen, somebody send me some fucking snow, please. Please.
Right?
Don't ask me to mail something. I'm just fucking with you.
Neither.
Don't ask Chris either. I'm
I'm
mailing
glad it
it.
wasn't like a medical emergency and it's something I needed to save my life.
Yep.
I'm ser- I'm serious.
Don't count on Dee Dee.
No.
Chris,
What?
shush,
You
Crispy.
hypocrite.
Chris
I
is a
know.
hypocrite. Sitting on a package for a year. I'm
A
not even up there
year,
yet.
Paulette. A
A
I'm
year.
year.
only at I'm only at 7 months. I got a couple. I got a little leeway.
A year, Paulette.
Oh
I
my
don't know what it
goodness.
is, and I'm not going to say. I know what some of it is, but what Chris is supposed to be mailing to a friend over a year. She's supposed to mail it over a year ago.
Yep. Wow.
Look,
We get
Right.
busy sometimes, okay?
I'll get right on it
listen, yes,
tomorrow.
ma'am.
No. Dee Dee literally went to the post office the other day.
Oh, that's right.
Stop it.
Oh no,
When
you're in trouble, Dee Dee.
did I?
Dee Dee.
Did I?
Yes.
For what? I need proof of the.
Receipt. You need a
I
receipt.
need a receipt. And then even with said receipt, I'm not going to believe you. Okay. So let's just put that out
Because
there.
of Photoshop.
Yeah. I can't even use my phone. So you're looking at the wrong chick for that.
Thank you, Madelaide. Thank you, Madelaide. Thank you.
No, Maddie, I didn't. And I added to it. So that's all that counts.
Oh,
I'm adding. There's adding, not
well, that's a good
subtracting.
thing then.
Well, how about some
Mhm.
sending? Sending.
How about some
My
sending?
birthday was in fucking April, bruh.
We know that.
April
Well, the
what?
way I look at it, you
That's
might as
funny.
well keep it till April.
No,
No,
I
no,
will.
no,
Oh,
no.
I will
She will.
drive to
She
Washington
will
State,
drive here. She's already
and
Googled
I'm
it. She's
taking Moo
already
with
Googled it.
me.
Lucy, do you want to say something, honey?
I will take Moo with me.
She's a chicken.
Madelaide.
She won't get on a. What'd she say?
Oh my God.
No, I did not.
Oh gosh.
Tiger Lily. I will. I will. I'm glad it's not like nothing life
He's
saving.
so happy. Well, some people can